Hi, my name is Ashish, and this is the new video for the Azure Container Registry series that we are working on. In this video, we will see how to install Docker. The reason I am doing the installation of the Docker videos in the second video of this video series because to test the container registries on Azure and to test it using the Azure CLI or Azure PowerShell and the Docker commands you have, there is a prerequisite of having a Docker on your system. I am using Windows, so I'll show you the installation of Docker on the Windows, but Docker for is available for Linux and for Mac operating system as well. So let me just quickly log on to the portal and take it from there. This is the Google portal. Okay, so we have to go on to install Docker on Windows. So we'll have to make an ID on the Docker Hub. Let's go to the Docker documentation for that. Download from Docker Hub. You need to have the ID. If you do not have the Docker Hub ID, you will have to create one ID. I just create it. I'll click on sign in. If you do not have an ID, make sure to sign up on the Docker Hub. My Docker ID is V2Wasser. My password is auto-populated. You would be logged on to Docker Hub. Okay, then you'll have to click on and get Docker desktop for Windows. Click on get Docker here. You'll have the option to install a file. When you will install that file, you have the option to save this file. I've already saved this file. I will click on cancel, and if I would go on to my Windows X Docker for Windows installer.exe, you will have to double click on that and install the Docker. When the Docker would be installed, you will have the option like this Docker desktop on your desktop. And to check the Docker installation, when you will install the Docker, restart your computer, you have to make sure the Docker is installed. Just go to your PowerShell command prompt or your Windows command prompt. Just type in Docker space -- version. The Docker version would be available to you. So it means the Docker is successfully installed on your computer, and then we can run the Docker basic commands for Docker. Let me just run that for you. And if you want to make sure that the Docker is up and running on your computer so that you can run few Docker commands, you'll have to go on the status bar and you'll see the Docker desktop is running. And if you would just install the app, you will get an option Docker on your computer. You want to make sure if check the version of the Docker engine compose in machine. I just told you how to use the Docker -- version command. And you also want to check the Docker compose. It's a tool available from Docker. We'll discuss if required in the future videos. First we check the version of the Docker. Now we are checking the version of the Docker compose. You can also check the version of Docker machine. Okay, let's say you have made some containers and you want to check the container. So Docker PS. I have not made any containers as of now, so I have the result as blank. And if you want to run Docker info, it gives you this information regarding the Docker info thing that is running on your computer. We have no containers. None of the containers are running, none are paused, none are stopped. I have 0 images as of now. I've not done anything. Docker info, Docker version. Okay, let's say now you want to run to test. Let's try to pull an image from Docker Hub. Docker Hub is the place where all the images are stored. There are some images that are available from Docker. So let's say if you do not have an image on your local machine, and if you try to run it, Docker will by default check the local machine, and if it does not find that, it would go to the Docker Hub. Like I run Docker run hello world. I am running a Docker image which is hello world. I do not have that image on my local machine, as I just checked that I have 0 images. Let's say I've run Docker run hello world. Unable to find image hello world latest locally. Now it is looking for an image on the Docker Hub. Pulling from library hello world. Okay, pull complete. Download newer image of hello world latest. It has downloaded that. Hello from Docker. This message shows that your installation appears to be working correctly. I can also run Ubuntu container. That will download the Ubuntu container image and start it on my local machine. I can run the Dockerized web server. And if I run Docker PS now, I do not have any images. If I run Docker info, now if I go up, I have one container, one image that is stopped, an image that is one because I've downloaded Docker hello world from the Docker Hub. So this was a short video for the installation of the Docker on your Windows computer, and gave you the idea of few commands that we can run in the Docker. There are many commands that we can do. There are many things that we can do. We can make the Dockerized web server, and to run that the ng-inx container on our local computer. Then we can point the web browser to that image so that it will show up. But that will be done in the coming videos. In the next video, we will do the set up the container registry and pull an image from the container registry, so that we can pull the image from Docker Hub and push that image onto our container registry that will host in Azure Container Registry. I hope you liked this video. Please don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Mention any of your feedbacks in the comment section. And thank you for joining me today. Have a great day ahead. Bye-bye.